Peace be upon you all. I'm back. It's Friday, and the last night we had that full moon, and tonight is still full. And I want to, before I share the happenings of the week and what happened today, I want to share with you first something that may be bothering some people out there. We are all on different stages of our journey. And if you catch up with my videos or you catch up with some videos out there, some channels that resonate with you, if I resonate with you, I feel great. That's great. If I don't, that does not mean that what I'm talking about is not right because it doesn't resonate with what's going on with your journey right now. It just means that we are not at the same stage in our journeys. It happened to me when I watched other people's videos a year ago or 2 years ago. I was not resonating with what they were saying. And specifically, I will mention the thing about, I will not mention whose channel it was because I don't have her permission to, um, to use her name. But I have watched a video and I did not agree with how could she, what was happening to her was she has achieved reunion with her twin flame. That's what she was saying, that she has achieved her reunion with her twin flame to another man, to another human being. And he was right there in the video with her, and he was talking as well. He knew that he was only her soulmate. That's what they labeled him with, and that's what he labeled himself with. He was her soulmate, not her twin flame, but that she received reunion with her twin flame through this man. I thought that was ridiculous. I didn't want to even watch anymore. But I kept going back to her videos because her videos, everything else about her videos was resonating with me, but I just couldn't understand. I thought she gave up on her twin. I thought she was cheating on her twin. I thought that it just didn't make sense to me until I came to, well, that part of my journey where I learned that different parts of me, I'm one whole person. My other half is my twin. Or I'd rather we are two wholes, but we are, as I explained in my previous video, it's like two shoes, your left and your right shoe. One cannot go without the other. This still is a whole shoe. It's not a half of the shoe. It's still the whole shoe, the one that is the left one or the right one. But you can still not go out with just one shoe. So being complete is being with your twin. But you're still a whole person and you still have entire soul. That was after the splitting of the soul, after the creation of one soul and then splitting in two, it went into two different bodies. Each body has a whole soul. But something that I kept postponing for all these videos because I want you to follow my journey so that you can extract what resonates with your journey and make comparisons. A lot of you do, and I'm grateful that it helps you, and it helps me that I read your comments and learn that we do have things that are happening and people are confirming these things. But what I was gonna say is, so I make the videos about the current happenings in my 5D, in my 3D life, but at the same time, I kept postponing this video, which is really important to make, about what I realized besides the regular teachings about chakra system, about chakras. And let's just stay here with seven, with the basic teachings of seven basic chakras or energy centers in the bodies. And if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you know the basics about chakras. And basics is all we need right now because I want to talk about what you feel inside of you, not just what the theories are or what the sacred teachings are about chakras are, what the new age teachings about chakras are, just what you feel inside of yourself. So what I came to realize is that the soul, I always felt and thought and had a feeling that my soul is in my chest, until I started the whole twin flame journey and my Kundalini started opening, not in the first, not in the second, not in the third, but I'd say in the fifth year of my twin flame journey, I experienced the Kundalini opening activation, which was caused by my twin. I know for sure that was his doing. His energy entered the root chakra and activated my Kundalini. That was totally him. And his 3D activities, his 3D actions at the time proved that it was him who had actually pulled my energy that high to cause a Kundalini. I didn't know what Kundalini was until it happened to me. And then I sat online and Googled what the heck is going on with me. I'm sorry I'm saying heck, but better than it's better alternative. So, okay, so after Kundalini opening, I actually started feeling all of my chakras. Actually, before the Kundalini opening, I started feeling the root chakra. And then I knew something about chakras before that, but I started being more interested because I started feeling things inside in my energy body. So, and after Kundalini openings, what happens, activation, what happens to you is, I'm sure most of you went through that. If you didn't, you will. You have to on a twin flame journey. It's part of it. Um, what I felt was every chakra, every center of energy in your body resonates with different aspects of you, of your life, of your traumas, of good and bad things that happen, or we can label them as good as or bad things in your life, but everything that happens to you is for your own good. And it could be bad that you perceive as bad, and yes, it was bad, but it's only bad what what impact it left on you. That's bad. So it could be good things that made your chakras bad. It could be either way. So when we think about chakras, we still separate them. Theoretically, we say heart chakra, crown chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral, root chakra, and then we kind of look at them as separate. Yes, we have to, because if we want to heal them, we have specific. If whether we have to heal all of them, most of the times we have to work on each separately, but some more than the others, because some of our chakras, everybody's different. Everybody had different life experiences. Some of these chakras need more work than the others. Some of your chakras are almost perfect, just need a little bit tune up and they're ready to go. The next one is completely messed up, and usually they're interrelated sometimes. So once you fix one, the next one is it's the next one's turn. It's already because the one next to that one is being fixed and stabilized and balanced well. You can feel you're better in that area of your life, whatever relates to that chakra. Then next one is already kind of, it's already on the healing process. So, but we look at them separately when we want to work on them, although they're interconnected. But we do have to go one, be easy on ourselves and work, because life is not perfect. So we have to give time to each chakra and aspects of life that relate to that chakra to work on it and fix it day by day and minute by minute, and pay attention to what's going on within us. But when we look at the chakra system, we think still as that's some kind of okay energy spots in our body. Yes, they are. But what is really your soul? Your soul, Mark my words for this. It's all these 7 chakras. That's your soul. Your soul is not only in your chest. Your soul is in the chakra system. The chakra system is your soul. All these 7 chakras are your soul. Okay, we can talk about that more in the future. I can give more explanation to this. So, but your chakra in your heart chakra, is kind of a focal point and focal chakra that we mostly feel, because heart is where the source is kind of settled in. And I'm saying this because the Quran also quotes that Allah is the closest to the man's jugular vein, to the vein that is connected to the heart. And there's in another place in the Quran it said, Allah is closer to the man, the man's heart, than anyone else. There's God between you and your heart. But of course, sometimes there's a paradox, because sometimes we say a devil can, or the negative or the dark force can influence your heart, and we call that in all these, twin flame videos, we would say dark night of the soul or dark night of the heart. But what I'm trying to explain here is your soul, when you fix your chakras, when you work on your chakras, on balancing them, and having, what does it mean to balance your chakra? Well, after you know which chakra is malfunctioning, is overworking, or under the regular, it's not working enough, it's not working properly. After you work on balancing, all you want to achieve is basically have healthy chakra, healthy balanced chakra that you're happy with. You think, okay, now in that aspect of my life, in this chakra which is related to that part of my life, and those kinds of relationships, and that, now I've worked on it. I feel that energy inside that chakra has been healed, and I feel that I can go on to the next one. So as you progress and as you fix your chakras, you're fixing your soul. You're fixing your entire soul. And then once your soul is fixed, it does work on your twin, because once you're fixing yourself energetically, you're fixing your twin. And everybody else is talking about that. Everybody else knows that. But also they're working on their chakras, even if they're not awakened, or maybe they're not, maybe some of their chakras are not in a good shape, and then you have those days when you're like, oh, but I'm working on my chakra, but why am I still not, you know I feel sometimes blocks in my progress. Maybe your twin is having trouble with his chakras, but don't be discouraged, keep on working on yours, because just like as their bad energy, something off, something not doing, they're not doing well about something, and you can feel, because you're like two batteries in a clock. You're the minus and he's the plus, or she, and so you're that one that is upside down, and the other one. So of course the clock cannot work if one battery is missing. So we're talking about that. Before the physical reunion, we talked about energetic. You're always united with your twin on 5D, on in that 5D world. Let's call that a clock. That I'm talking like a metaphor for a clock. Your 5D world is your clock. And in that clock, two of you are batteries. One is upside down, one is this way, and then one is minus, one is plus, or the other way around. Both of them have minus and plus. So you can feel you're always connected in that 5D world, and you can feel your twin when they have issues, whether in 3D world or with their, because chakras are both. I mean, chakras are influenced by 3D world, what's happening around you, what you talk about, who you talk with, what happened to you today, but also uh, they exist in 5D world, in that when you are out of your, when you're asleep, when you're out of your body, when you are just pure energy, your chakras still, they kind of, they pull what's everything that's happening in 3D world, they pull it in 5D and vice versa. But as I said, work on your chakras. Don't worry about your twin. When you feel that your energy is low, no matter what you do, you're still feel something's blocking you. Maybe your twin, maybe something from the outside, from the other energies around you. But sometimes it's your twin, and you can just feel something is off. But don't just keep working on yourself, because as long as you do that, they can feel they can they're getting fixed little bit, little by little, also as you're getting fixed, so they can awaken. Maybe you're awakening their. In this parallel world of two twins, they could awaken your. Listen to this. They can awaken your Kundalini, to start to activate your Kundalini, um, before they're awakened with their 5D body, with their energy. They can awaken you not knowingly, not consciously, and you can awaken them during your process. You want to awaken them by giving them, sending an email or hello, you're my twin. Let me send you a video. This is twin flames, and they will say, "Come on, that's because maybe they're not ready to, they're not on that step on their journey, which is, of their awakened state." So you can much more easily awaken them by just working on yourself. And then it's not going to be you, it's the source that's going to awaken them. It's going to send a certain moment, divine timing, it's going to send them a signal that is going to be strong enough to click and awaken their Kundalini. Once their Kundalini is awakened, they will feel it. They will know something, just like it happened to you. If it happened to you, you just know. It's like a woman when she's pregnant. She knows. She knows something's going on inside her body. She's going to the grocery store, grabbing pregnancy test, or she's gonna go make appointment at the doctor, or she's gonna talk to someone, or she's gonna ask questions, or she's gonna check, her, monthly chart or something. She feels something's going on with her body. She can feel something, hormones, whatever. You know, when when you get your Kundalini awakened, it's so powerful on an energetic level, and you can feel it physically, that emotionally, that you have to sit on internet, find out what the heck happened to you. You're gonna have to read. You're gonna start looking for books, literature. Ask people, have you ever experienced this? You're gonna send email to your best friend somewhere in the world and say, what happened to me last night? I felt this, and what is that? Or you're gonna check on these videos on YouTube. Your twin is gonna do the same when once it happens to them. And awakening also means learning knowledge, seeking what is going on with me. So that's part of it, because we all didn't awaken overnight. This is part of awakening. Watching this video is part of your awakening. You are, yes, you're awake, but you're like, I'm helping you. I'm like your cup of coffee. I'm helping you to clear things up more. Not me, but all of us out here who are trying to make these videos and share. So every what else I want to say about chakras? So work on your chakras. You know yourself best. You know which parts of your life you're not happy with, which parts of yourself you're not happy with, and just read a little bit about chakras, just basics, what each chakra relates to, and that what resonates with you, you will catch on that, and you will say, yes, okay, so ambition is the solar plexus. I have this and this and this problem with ambition. I'm too ambitious, or not enough ambitious, or this and that. Heart chakra, this and this, this and this. Every chakra, every aspect of you is part of your soul. Every chakra is one of the centers of your soul. Your soul is everywhere inside of you, inside of your energetic body, but which is also inside your physical body. So, so as you work on your chakras, be aware that different people influence your chakras differently. Here's what I'm talking about when I say sacral chakra guy. That does not mean I'm cheating on my twin. That does not mean that I have forgotten my twin, that this is not who I want to be with, that I don't want to reunite with my twin. Quite the opposite. Being connected to someone on my journey does not mean that I've given up on my twin. It means it's part of the journey, it's part of the learning process, it's part of each experience, is part of different part of my soul, of my chakras, needs this and that to come to the fullness of all of the chakras being healthy, which means the entire soul being ready for your ultimate, your real twin, your twin flame. There's only one. There's only one. But but it, just because there's only one original shoe for the other shoe, the only one original twin, it does not mean that someone else is not channeling your twin, that right now someone else in your life is not telling you what if your twin was here would be telling you, because that's what's happening to me. I I have told you that there's people who talk things to my heart chakra, tell me they're related to my they are my heart chakra people, and they channel my twin and what his heart chakra is trying to relate, is trying to give me a message from him. Sacral chakra of my twin comes through people who are related to my sacral chakra, who are my sacral chakra people, and so on and so on. So don't disregard anyone in your life. Anyone you meet today, anyone you run into, all part of your journey. And no, you're not using them, they're learning something. But think about that. They're also on the journey of maybe meeting their twin, if you're lucky enough, like you. You think sometimes that your life was much better before you met your twin, but trust me, awakening is just like someone wakes you up in the morning. When you were a kid, you hated being awakened. Admit it. Many times you wanted to sleep until noon and then you had to go to school or work, or someone wakes you up. You hate your alarm clock for waking you up. So sometimes we hate our twin for meeting them because they awaken us, and why I was much happier in my ignorance before. But if you didn't, if someone, don't hate your alarm clock for waking you up, because it was you who set it up. It was you who wanted to go to work. It was you want to wake up and go and do something progressive with your life. You don't want to sleep all day. So don't hate them, thank them. Love your twin for waking you up. So many amazing things happen to you after you awaken, and so many new things you've learned. And yes, so it's painful. So what? It was also painful getting up in the morning, going to school, and doing physical at 7 a.m. But it made you strong. It made you learn some sports, or you passed your school tests and you graduated. And so that's life. That's in general, whole life is a school. But in flame journey is like a special college only for the most talented out there. So consider yourself accepted. What is Yale or Harvard to universities is a twin flame journey to the life journeys, to the school of life. So don't hate your twin. Don't hate people who try to teach you, who want to share their stories. And when you hear words from someone else, they may be words from your twin. When someone talks through your heart, there may be it may be your twin talking. It's coming from their heart to someone else, because we are all one. I keep saying that we are all one, split into little pairs. It's like you have a pair of cherries on the tree, but you still have entire cherry tree, and they're all cherries, you know, and they all taste the same. So love everyone, give everyone chance around you to love you, to hate you, to show you what they always see your twin in them. Because if you really love your twin unconditionally, you want to learn how to love unconditionally, you try to love